What's going on YouTube? Clayk here, and I'm coming at you with a video that is concerning kind of newer players, and maybe you just didn't know yourself after you've been playing for a while, and it's talking about how to spend your Lapis, what you should be spending your Lapis on in-game, and what you definitely should not be spending your Lapis on in-game. So let's get to it. So as you can see here, this is where I'm at in the game right now. First couple things you can see off the bat is that I have spent Lapis on making, you know, giving me a couple extra crafting tables here. You can see I have it here, a ring here in the easy bake oven waiting to be made. But essentially, this is something I wouldn't put high on the list. I would say this is a, low on the tier list of what you should spend your Lapis on. But this is for ease, for comfort. Maybe you want to make, for me, I just wanted to be able to make more than one thing and have everything being made, and I found that 3 was like a magic number, a number I was happy with. Now these are going to cost, I think it's 300 Lapis? Oh, okay, well I thought it was 100 Lapis. Maybe it goes up for each one that you do. I'm not exactly sure because it's been so long. But, you can make that investment. It's not top tier. It's not needed. You can always wait. One thing you should never do, in my opinion, when you, on this menu for the, crafting, is if I click here, it's going to ask me to insta-craft. Don't ever do that. It's a waste of Lapis. You can just wait for it, man. You don't ever need this stuff that early. At least nothing in the game currently, and you should definitely be waiting. Don't spend your Lapis on that. That's another one. Another thing you should never spend your Lapis on. Resurrection from death. Guys, listen to me. I know you might really want to be beating that white dragon, that chimera, that storyline mission, anything that you guys are having trouble with, but spending Lapis is the wrong way to go about it, guys. That 100 Lapis, or however much it costs to revive you, could be spent on even better things. I mean, going into this, like, you could just spend 100 Lapis on your energy refill, to be honest. Like, that at least gives you 50 energy, or for me it's 50 energy. Like, I could be spending that on 50 energy instead of one-time little boss fight that I got to beat for one time, when in the future I could be using that 100 Lapis to summon new units, to do more things with it that are better suited for you in the long term. I will tell you the number one thing you should be doing with your Lapis is saving it for summons, guys. We want to be summoning with our Lapis, right? We need new units. We want better units. Save them for summons, dude. Don't worry about anything else. If you want to just save them for summons, I know a lot of people from my stream, from the community that I'm growing, they're saving all of their Lapis. They haven't spent one Lapis whatsoever. They're saving for lightning. They're saving for a summon that they want. So I would say number one, you want to save your Lapis for that. Okay? Another thing pitfall people fall into is they just start spending their Lapis on energy. Now, I did say earlier, spending your Lapis on energy is better than spending on a Resurrection from Death, but it's still bad, guys. This is a game that you can just play, on and off. If you really want to grind it out, you just use all your energy and you lay it down, you go do something else, guys. That Lapis is valuable. It's not a renewable resource in a way, you know what I mean? Unless you want to spend money. If you're a pay-to-play player, sure. Just spend it on whatever you want. Just put as much Lapis in your pocket. But I'm talking to the free-to-play players. I'm trying to tell you the best way to spend your Lapis. Number one, summon. Number two, I would say number two for me would be giving more spots to your friends list. Updating your slots on your friends list. We can go here to the shop, and we can go to our friends list, add slots. We can go to our friends list here. And I am at capacity for friends, because what that does for you, it gives you more friends to be able to use in battle. It gives you more more ways to get friend points. It's just a great thing you can do to help your account. So number one for me for spending Lapis is summoning. Number two for me is my friends list. And number three, currently, in my opinion, for Lapis spending is materials. Updating how much materials you can hold. And the reason for that, guys, is eventually we're going to hit a part where we're going to need more material slots, or you're not going to be able to hold all the materials in the game, okay? And sometimes you might want 2 stacks of those materials, you know what I'm saying? So again, this is not necessary to a degree. You might need more slots. The more materials that come out in the game in the future, there are going to be more materials that come out, and maybe it's too much for your free slots they give you. However, it's more of a comfort thing, you can just update it. And in this new update they just came out with, you can do the slider and see how much materials you do want. You can have it all the way up to where it looks like to be 250. Another one I'd say you might be able to do is your units. Maybe you want to have more spaces for your units, because if more units come out, more space is needed if you want to collect them all, if you want to have multiples, things like that for TM grinding. I'd say this is a great one. So my order right now for how you should spend your Lapis, at the end of the video here, I'm telling you, it should be number one for summons, guys. Get your units, get those awesome units, save for lightning or Landu, any of those awesome units coming out. Tidus was recently announced in Japan. It's gonna be a while before we get that, but that'll be here. Number two, friend list. You want more friends. The more friends you have, the more friends points you're getting, the more gifts you're giving every day, the more gifts you're getting and giving every day, you know what I mean? Number three, material slots. Number three, material slots and units are kind of the same, so we'll say number three is material slots and units. unit slots, because again, we're going to have so many materials, and maybe it goes over the free barrier they give you as a free-to-play game, and the units the same thing. They're going to keep releasing units, and that's what you're going to want to do. Again, the biggest thing I could say, the biggest no-nos is do not revive in battle. It's not worth it, guys. You will eventually become so strong, you can just karate chop that white dragon out of the way, and then people's elbow, you know what I'm saying, get rid of that Chimera. You don't need to revive yourself. Spend that Lapis on something better, and you know, be better at the game. So we're gonna bring it back up. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that answered your question. That is the way I think you should spend your Lapis, how I've been spending my Lapis. If you disagree with me, comment down below. Tell me how you spend your Lapis, how you think you should spend the Lapis. I'm always here to open my mind, learn new things. Maybe you have a better way of doing it. Give it a thumbs up if it helps you, if you enjoyed this video, and subscribe for more content in the future, guys. I'll catch you next time.